Welcome to the video. This is your host, Tristan Kalina. This is week 3 and 4 of the 100K challenge. Let's rock and roll. Okay, I'm just going to keep this as simple as possible, give you guys an update thoroughly. If you like this type of stuff, okay. And if you don't, great. Don't give a fuck. Either way, look, we are at $35,000 for October right now. Okay. Basically, I'm just going to go over the marketing schematic, what I plan to do for November to be able to get the additional $65,000. Maybe you can gotta give me some tips or tricks in the comments, whatever, but this is what I'm going to be doing. I've kind of stood sturdy with this, and we will roll. Okay, so we've got yard signs, door hangers at each job. We're going to be putting out a shit ton of yard signs. Facebook ads, we're going to be running a Facebook ad, the same ads, just keep on pounding the same eyeballs every single time. I've touched up on this a few times, but if you're new here, I'll say this again, is that it's not about how many eyes that you hit, but it's about hitting the same eyes over and over and over again. Okay. Think about it from a marketing perspective with content. It's probably not the first piece of content that you've seen from me that has justified your decision to be able to click the subscribe button. So it's the same way within marketing to other people. You're saying, hey, I got to hit these guys, the same guys with the same eyeballs over and over and over and over again. Eventually they will call. Okay. And then we got introduction. So I like using the word introduction rather than referral, just because referral is kind of more of a derogatory slur. I wouldn't say slur, but basically when you introduce me, they feel more obliged. They feel more obedient to be able to give an introduction rather than a referral, because a referral has this equation towards, oh, they got to be paying. But in introduction, maybe they don't have to be paying, but I can at least introduce them to my friends. So I'm always asking for 3 introductions per job. Okay. Reviews. Every single job we're trying to get as many reviews as possible, because it's over proof over anything. So if we could just keep doing these things and we could 10x this stuff, then I just don't see why it's not feasible to be able to get to that $65,000. Either way, we're at 35. We got to get to 65,000 to reach our goal of $100,000 in 2 months. Maybe that we can do this. Maybe we can't. But hell, I'm documenting this regardless. Let's keep on rolling. Okay, guys. So this is one of the jobs of the past 2 weeks. I thought it was really, really cool, so I wanted to show you guys this. This was a lake house that we soft washed, did the window washing, did the concrete washing as well, did kind of the full gist. You kind of guessed the price point in the comments below. But look, I wanted to address one thing, and I don't know who I need to spark under their ass right here, but you need to be aggressive. You need to be aggressive with this life. You need to be aggressive with your business, because quite frankly, when you say that you deserve this, I deserve this, I'm doing everything I can, blah, blah, blah. Bro, are you? Seriously, are you? I can't believe I'm saying this right now, because I see so many people think that they need a handout, or they deserve this raise, or they deserve this business, but they're not putting in the fucking action. You have to go out there and actually earn the stuff. You have to actually go out there and win, because winners are just going to win. Losers are just going to lose, because guess what? There are no winners without losers. There are no winners without losers. Let me repeat this one more time. There are no winners without losers. There cannot be both. So you have a decision to choose. And winners, quite frankly, when it's uncomfortable, when it's lonely, when it's isolated, when your friends are going on and going to trips and you are just staying in your room, just grinding, that's what winners are going to fucking do. So you just have to put your head down and work. So let me just tell you a little bit about what this job and how we kind of attacked this, because this was a lot of square footage. We first soft washed the entire property, and basically putting SH, sodium hypochlorite, onto the property, bleach, aka bleach, onto the property. There's a lot of mud daubers that'll loosen it up. There's a lot of cobwebs. There wasn't terrible organic on it, but still, it looked terrible with all those mud daubers. This is a beautiful house. It doesn't need to be justified or absolutely killed by the mud daubers. Then we followed up with a window clean, and then we did the concrete. So we always work from top to bottom. That's how we do things over here. For real. But man, I get aggressive in these videos, especially at this time of the year, because I just demand excellence. And if you're watching this, I demand excellence from you. And you should demand excellence from yourself. This time of the year, it's just chaos. It's just chaos. Because I told you earlier in the video that we just did 35,000 in October, but we need to do 65,000 in November. That means we have to basically, double the marketing. Double the marketing. If you double the marketing, then guess what? Maybe jobs will come. But it really just derives through that. So I would advise you, if you're watching this right now, if you're struggling, if you're doing the, whatever, make sure that certain asset of your business is being up to par, on fleek. It's a 10 out of 10 because leads will flow in when you do those things, but it takes a lot of effort and it's your decision. Do you want to be a lackadaisical bullshitter or do you want to be a fucking winner and just put in the effort? Let's keep on rolling. And this was one of our Christmas light jobs, one of the few ones for the past 2 weeks. This was a $2,000 Christmas light job. I had to show the drone footage because I haven't gotten to the point where I can go out to all of the Christmas light jobs, but this came out great. It's a red and white schematic. And everybody asked me because I'm actually in a very notoriously terrible Christmas light market. Dallas is a terrible Christmas light market. They're known for low prices, etc. But your boy is not going to be low pricing. It's actually quite the polar opposite of this. We're premium priced all day, and that's what I truly thoroughly believe within the Christmas light market, is that it is a luxurious, very valuable service that needs to be justified via the price point. And I'm always at $8 to $10 to $12 per linear foot, and the reasoning behind this is that the value that you give before, and you can put this into any business, but before giving or basically addressing a price point, you have to be able to give it and backbone it with value. You have to be able to give the value to your customers before you address a price point, because if they're just going off a price point, they're just going to be in constant comparison of the other prices. So you have to be able to give an exponential amount of value behind it. That's what we do with Christmas lights. And so I'll go over exactly my pick points on why we can sell at a higher price point. Two of the biggest things that have really been working is basically asking what their why is, because they have a reason behind getting lights, and basically pinpointing that throughout the sales process. Understanding what their why is so that it can be justified via an emotional appeal, and then also being able to provide and deliver on the service for an absolutely amazing experience. Also, being able to ask, is this their first time putting up lights? And just making it as special of an experience as possible. Let's get back to Tristan real quick. So there's 4 things: looks, status, fame, and money. And if you cross all 4 of these things out, the one thing that will actually win is the insatiable amount of drive and desire to improve. Because if you just improve each and every single day, you will win. You just consistently get better. So you often think about these 4 things with the money, status, fame, looks. And it's the wrong thing to focus on. The right thing to focus on is just having that ultimate insatiable drive and desire to win / improve each and every single day. Stop the comparison to other individuals. Stop the consistent comparison to whatever materialistic thing that somebody has, but just keep getting better each and every single day. If you do that, that's a guaranteed thing to win. And then an also guaranteed way to win is if you hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be posting weekly. Guys, I love each and every single one of you guys. I'm very, very tired. It's chaotic. But like I said, YouTube is a place where I can get creative, where you guys are like my safe gate. And I truly enjoy talking to you guys quite a bit. So you guys enjoy the next video. I will see you soon. Peace.